cooking out here. I'm about to get fried. Lloyd doesn't know I'm gonna bonk about halfway up Tolwyn and not be able to pedal anymore.
So Lloyd, who you saw in the first vlog, who shouted out to me, we organised a ride, went around the back of Murwillumbah through the cane fields. He's got a drone, we put that up and got some pretty good shots. I think this is my favourite place to ride in the world. The flat around there, inland of Tweed Heads, is just unbelievable, even if it's a bit humid.
Halfway through, feeling surprisingly good. Even had a few nudges, which is always dangerous in the first half, so jury's out on how I'm going to feel on Tolwyn at the moment. But into Murwillumbah now, gonna get the drone up.
Main climb of the day, well, only real climb was Mount Tolwyn, which is across the border from New South Wales back into Queensland, and you drop down into Currumbin. It's got the rainforest there, which you can hear now. It's just a great ride. You just got a flowy descent, easy descent back into the valley, and then tootling along Currumbin. I was pretty cooked, but luckily it's shaded up there, so it's super hot with the sun on your back up Tolwyn, but then it's nice and shaded in the rainforest, and you got the flat valley where I basically just hung onto the wheel and tried not to chop myself. And yeah, perfect ride. I probably wouldn't have ridden, and I was going to have an easy day, but when you meet up with people, yeah, I might not hit my zones perfectly or whatever, but 3 hours done and dusted. That's the sort of ride I needed during the week before some Nutrigrain to recover. That was the perfect 3 hour ride where you're sort of doing steady tempo for the first hour and a half, hour, 2 hours, and then you got a proper 20-minute climb where it's starting to get a bit too hot, and then the last 40 minutes, you're on the precipice of being buckled, but it's downhill, and then, you chop off for a little bit, or I basically sit in Lloyd's wheel in the valley, and then last 4Ks, you're really starting to bonk, but you're nearly home, so you're happy. So that was like the perfect 3 hour ride where you're just starting to be absolutely cooked at the end. So 3 hour loop down Cabarita, back inland, then to over Tolwyn. It's beautiful. Like the Gold Coast, unbelievable.
What is that?
Oh, I got the Day Saver multi-tool, so it's like it's a chain breaker, as well as, what does it say, spoke wrench, valve core tool, chain link storage, I got the link, chain breaker, tire lever. So multi-tool goes in this, and it's like, this is from the weight, if real ones know, Weight Weenies forum. We're back in a huge shopping centre, Robina Town Centre. It's pretty good. Black Friday sales, had to get an eye test. I'm getting progressively more blind, but
No, not. They said it was good.
Eyes are healthy, but vision not so good.
Is that why you're with me, darling? You can't see properly.
Exactly. I was certainly blind when I met you, in more ways than one. What's so funny, though? No, fuck. That's who you're married to.
It is.
Food court chicken wrap. Spicy as hell. Hold the chips. What are we doing here, Dal?
Picking out sunscreen, darling.
It's not sunscreen, is it?
Sunscreen.
Oh. When Eliza starts browsing for things she likes, she gets preemptively mad at me. Like, I won't even have said anything. I'm just standing there, and she's like, "What? Are you bored? What are you?" And I'm like, "I'm just standing there." I was like, "What are you looking at? Are you looking for anything?" So, although people are self-conscious that they're in the vlog now, they don't know how big the Patrick Grove vlog is. We've been at the mall for over 4 hours. We're reaching tipping point. We're not on.
Wait.
Feel you, brother. Tell the vlog how you feel, though.
I feel fine. My only problem is putting up with you. Because you're cranky. You nearly stormed out. But I persisted. How'd today go?
Yeah, pretty good. Busy day for me. Big ride in the morning, big shopping mall visit in a day. That's me done, I'm afraid. No more, no muss.
What?
I'm gonna drink a Diet Coke, have a paddle pop, and yeah, review footage of Dot 1 races from the last 2 years. So that's how I'm gonna wind down. All right, go. We're doing sled training with Eliza. Jesus, no, he's walk. Turn. Let's go. Whoa, that's a quick turn. Hey, buddy. What you got? You eating some leaves? Brian Robinson, he's back. Stop giving it to that midget, Austin Eckler. Gravesy, one in the fantasy points. B-Rob Tuddy, baby, plus a long run before. Emmanuel, you ain't making no comeback with McCaffrey. It's Kirk Cousins' Disciples week this week. Saquon! Saquon! You suck, Jane Daniels. Emmanuel, it's over. Don't even play on Sunday. Today's a big day. We loaded up. A bit too much on the Jake Paul fight. So we got Jake Paul to beat Mike Tyson. Rogue Bear, my horse is running 2.5 hours, so mid-afternoon. Yeah, a lot on the line mid-afternoon. So we're either not going to dinner tonight or the next couple of months, or we are having drinks at dinner tonight, depending on this afternoon.
What do you reckon, doll?
I reckon Rogue Bear's going to come third. Started too long, Tissers don't like it, but it's consistent, lower level here. Yeah, I'm going to come third.
Inside, they're racing now. King Frankel stepped away okay. Favourite was the first out. Glad you think so. Bounce
Squeeze.
enthusiasm. Then Rogue Bear, King Frankel.
Townsend's got it.
But look at Townsend. Townsend has broken away. 5 in front of floating. Glad
Come on.
you think so. Rogue Bear's down the outside. 150 to go. Still Townsend.
Come on, get second.
Glad you think so.
Thanks, third.
Rogue Bear third. Glad you think so. Phasing was hopeful. Second up off a 13-month break.
I have absolutely loaded up on Jake Paul. I don't know much about sports, but I do think that when you're 58 years old and haven't fought in maybe 20 years, and also you can barely walk and breathe, that doing a 16-minute sports event against a 27-year-old might be a bit too much. Secondly, Jake Paul owns the promotion company. He's the up-and-comer. This is Tyson's last fight, and he's just trying to get a payday. You think Jake Paul's losing and putting out this loss on his record? Now, maybe you could convince me about a draw, but the $1.65 that was yesterday on Jake Paul was just a bit too attractive. I think it was $1.50 in the US. So, yeah, we're loaded up on that. And even Eliza's watching. Everyone's watching because they know that if Tyson knocks Jake Paul out, then it's not going to be. It's not going to be. No, if Tyson knocks Jake Paul out, it's not going to be a good. It's not going to be a good rest of the day. Yeah. Oh, Mike looks old. He looks real old.
This better not be rigged. Come on. Fill up, baby! Fill up! We're eating good tonight. Rogue Bear into Jake Paul. Thank you very much for coming. Direct from the tree, consider me unburdened. Charlotte doesn't want to be famous for the Patrick Bro vlog. Dinner was cracked, full moon now, absolutely stuffed. Sunday tomorrow, but then NFL, it's really NFL Mondays to look forward to. I got a ride tomorrow morning, so been a pretty good weekend so far. Back in the cane fields, early Sunday morning ride, catching up with Tom. I've known him for a few years. He's over here in Byron on his honeymoon, so we met in the middle of Cabarita to do a nice 2-hour loop. Looking good, feeling good. Bit rainy, but just Sunday morning getting it done. It'll cap off a 10+ hour week. We're rolling. Woo! Reserve Creek Road, ultimate road at the back of Cabarita. Got the round mountain gravel descent at the end. Jesus is trying to clear the roads up ahead for us, bit of rain. Beautiful. Back from the ride with Tom. 2 hours, I reckon 2.5 hours, that's the perfect distance and time to ride. I think people that like riding much more than that, it's not normal, you know. Like 4 hours, after 4 hours, even up to after 3, you're not enjoying it. Anyway, I've come back. Kim's been on holidays, but one of her friends has found a Tour de France, or the video's reversed, Tour de France miscellany book they saw in Europe. It's got like loads of data, or not data, like trivia, which I want to look up. So that's really nice. It's nice to have a physical book for once, but absolutely cracking day. Sunday, chill out, get ready, make sure my fantasy lineup's set correctly for this evening, and then tomorrow morning we've got NFL Sunday. And Sunday morning also means puzzle time, so we're big into the puzzles. Maybe I like puzzles a lot, maybe too much. What puzzle are we working with, Dal? Tell us, run us through.
A 1,000-piece wine puzzle,
Yep.
courtesy of Kimmy K. So, and it's got Andorra on it.
It's even got Andorra on it. Although you don't want the wine from Andorra. I got up at 5 a.m. No, 4 a.m. 3:55. No alarm. My body knew red zone was about to start in 5 minutes. And let's just say this week is a wrap. Hope you enjoyed the vlog. Kirk Cousins' Disciples on top. 10 hours plus on the bike plus running. And looking good, feeling good. See you in the vlog next week.